So I just set off a few minutes ago into very rough water, and I realized that some of these waves out there, they were taller than the kayak, and the moment that starts happening, you get out, And so I started to turn around first off and like head back to like where I launched this morning. And then the wind picked up and there was these huge waves, and I saw a cove, and I just said, okay, I'm just gonna go straight in with these waves, because the waves were like, I was surfing them a little bit with this thing. It was kind of funny. But I was just going, and then just wove in and out of these things, landed, and now I'm like, you know what? This is a damn good spot. I might actually be able to hang out my hammock here and like chill today. So it's a random. Sometimes I got good luck, but it's in the middle of the bad luck. They're all mixed together. Um, but I always take signs like that. Like I take those kind of things as signs, right? When I'm like basically about to give up, but then I'm like, all right, like turn around, let's go, let's get going. Like right when I make that decision, something in nature, something powerful sometimes takes over, and just pushes and pushes, and just to stay with that push, I end up someplace nice. So I'm pretty pumped about this spot. This is someplace that I passed last night when I was like out of food, trying to get back to the car and restock. Now I just have my entire food bag with me, and I brought water, my water filter. So as I'm exploring this, which walking around with the oar, even if you have muck boots, right? Like the oar can at least tell you how deep these spots are, but still walk real slow, because some of these solid spots, they feel solid, they're actually roots. And if you happen to step in between the roots, then you could maybe go in deeper than the boot, right? That would be no fun. So I always walk around with the oar or a big stick or something, but I need to carry any sticks. Man, this is actually like, this is a legit camp. I'm seeing a little bit of clearing. Definitely enough for animals. I think a little bit of trash. I see. Yeah. This is definitely the kind of place for kayakers. I don't know who else would be able to get in. I don't think there's any roads or trails or anything, so I'm assuming that if I see signs of people, then there are other kayakers too. So, yeah. So this is a pretty solid kayak camp. For the woods, like I haven't seen any like this. Like the other side where there was beaches, a little bit of sand and everything, it was these short bushes, and you couldn't really get through them. So like there was a little bit of sand in the bushes. That was the first night. But then all these coves, they just kind of they a lot of them end very abruptly in the roots and everything, and it's a little annoying. There's not really a beach and these trees, so like I couldn't really find a decent place to kayak or the hammock. I keep saying kayak instead of hammock, but I think these two trees are a little close, but I think I could figure something out around here for sure. And once I have the hammock set up, that's my line for setting up the water, like hanging the water from. And it's definitely clear skies. Yeah, so I think this is going to be night 3 on Great Lake in the middle of Croatan National Forest. I'm gonna set up camp right around here.